Worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq hollering at you one more again. All right, man. You know I'm about to say. This is yet again another beautiful day. Now this is the 23rd of December, and folks, being a lifelong resident of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I'll tell you that typically this is snow and ice time, right? And and close to 0 degree temperatures and all that. But nah, it's 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 a nice, cool, relaxed day. It's beautiful. It's a little overcast, right? But yet and still another beautiful day. Thank you all for helping to build the worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Man, I love you all, truly. Please help me to continue to build the worldwide movement. And please like, share, subscribe. Tell some folks you don't know. Tell everybody you know. And let's continue to build and grow exponentially, right? All right. So it's a beautiful time. This like so evident in so many ways to me, right? Uh, it's a time of change. Changes in the air. In fact, what I was uh, what I was referring to in terms of the weather is yet again evidence of that change, right? Um, in fact, it sparked a interesting conversation between myself and a neighbor, somebody, a close friend, and we started out talking about the weather, and reminiscing on what it used to be like this time of year, right? In contrast to what it is now. And pleasantly unprompted, he digressed into talking about other change that he sees in the world, but a change in the people, right? And that he is noticing that people are more together, right? That people are uh, starting to come together, truly, uh, much more than in recent years. Um, and I acknowledged and agreed with that, right? And added that indeed I've seen it as well. And you see people even starting to organize along a lot of different lines of unity, right? Um, so true, it is evident in a multitude of ways that change is in fact in the air. Now, very interesting. When I say in the air, I do literally mean energetically in the air, right? The particles of the air and the different gases that make up the air, the nitrogen, hydrogen, of course, your oxygen, um, and a number of other gases that actually make up the air we breathe, and we siphon the oxygen out of it. And literally now, I feel a, 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 a change, a palpable change in the energy in the air, right? Literally, as we're breathing it in, as I'm breathing it in. You can literally, those who are sensitive, right, in those areas, can literally feel change in the air. And what that is the actual energy of change in the air, right? Um, I always acknowledge great friend the wind, right? Uh, and acknowledge that that is the wind on this planet is part of the galactic winds of change, right? And there's an energy there that is conducive to change, right? It is a catalytic energy. Um, and in fact, we're seeing evidence of that now in not only the planet and the different changes. I mean, folks, the actual poles of the magnetic poles of the planet are shifting right now. If you didn't know that, and climate changes are happening worldwide. It's logical that they would. Um, so change is literally gripping the planet itself. And now we're seeing a lot of evidences of change in the people. I told you folks that it has been already studied over the past 5 to 10 years, right? The change in the brain waves that people are thinking in, the level of brain waves that we're thinking in, more and more in the higher brain waves like theta waves. Um, we're, we're doing so more frequently, right? And this is evidentiary of a change in consciousness that is fostered by this energy that we are experiencing in this part of the galaxy, right? Again, I've told you that's been well charted as well, well charted in recent years as well. Um, the plethora of higher levels of energies that we had already been exposed to, and then other energies, other new energies that are uh, bombarding our stars, right? Which our star being the sun, and subsequently making their way to all the planets in each solar system. And in this particular part of the galaxy, our solar system is experiencing some incredibly powerful energies that do, in fact, foster transformation or change, right? Um, and it's an evolutionary change, right? It's quite literally an evolutionary change, just not evolutionary in a way that we would think of our bodies evolving, you know. But again, a change in consciousness, right? We are changing the way that we think in every way, in how we perceive every um, interaction with our environment, how we perceive every stimuli that uh, reaches our field, right? Remember that you have an energetic field that emanates from you, right? From your heart center, an electromagnetic field. All of this right now is in a mode of interacting with these energies that are fostering change in higher consciousness. And it's a great benefit, folks. The Hopi, I believe, have a saying that this is both one of the most difficult, but one of the most amazing times to be alive on the planet, right? And oftentimes of change are. But if you think about the benefit of us actually evolving into higher consciousness, folks, I mean, in my humble opinion, it's well worth it, right? I know I wouldn't turn back and give it up for anything. If I had it to do over, I would do it all over again if I knew it was going to result in me shifting into higher consciousness as I have and continue to do, right? Um, so yeah, change is in the air, very much so, and that's a good thing on this planet because it's time for us to grow up, right? Um, Honestly, it's time for us to exhibit the true high qualities of a civilization, right? And to truly be civilized. We should most certainly be able to behave in a civilized manner toward one another and also have civilized interactions with our planet and our environment, right? We are capable of that and we are worthy of that ascension into higher consciousness and exhibiting those qualities, right? So, let's embrace this. I would say that this is also a time of celebration, right? Celebrate that we're changing. Celebrate that each and every one of you is evolving as you watch and notice yourself start to evolve and make greater and greater strides. Celebrate that, right? Spiritual progress is truly something to be celebrated because it is truly you becoming your best self. And that only provides the doorway for you to live your best life. True that. All right. I love you all. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. Help me to build the worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq, I'm out. Oh, click all your notifications. uh, Even though we're still having some issues with folks getting notifications, even when they have clicked it, but we're working on it. All right. I love you all. Thank you so much. Worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq. I'm out.